Okay, hi, and welcome back to today's installment of StillNotKPOP with StillNotDavid, and yes, today we will be talking about K-pop, and yes, my name is David. As usual, before we get into our fanboy, fangirl, fan crazy mode, let's take a quick trip to non-K-pop music. Have you guys heard of the band of Monsters and Men? Their music is freaking awesome, and they're live streaming their entire concert tonight, April 5th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's gonna be on the Bora Presents channel here on YouTube, which is an entire channel dedicated to live music. Songs from the show will be on the channel after the live show on the 5th, which is tonight. So be sure to subscribe to their channel on the annotation below and check them out. Oh, and leave a comment on the channel letting them know what band you would like to see live next. Okay, now back to K-pop. Not too long ago, JYJ's Junsu released a photo of himself and he does not look too good at all. In fact, his face might actually be skinnier than mine now. Now this is interesting because before I knew their names, I referred to him as the guy with the wide face, and that's not so much of the case nowadays. Having to deal with so much drama in the past 2 years may have taken a toll on the poor guy. Although he did say that he was sick in his tweet, but we hope that he has a speedy recovery, of course. Now, in other news, there's a flash program made by netizens that is very relevant to my interest. It lets you fuse the faces of your favorite celebrities together into one super pretty face. I believe the purpose of this program is to merge all the faces of the pretty ladies together so you can have one super face, so that the next time you're out on the street, you try to look for that face so that that girl of your dreams will come to you and you will get married and live happily ever after. Of course, I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet, and it doesn't have everybody in it, but I would love to see what would happen if Jessica, Son Nambi, Taeyeon, and Kim Tae had a baby that grew up, of course. No, I don't want to, see a baby. Not that weird. Yuri and Yuna of Girls' Generation are both currently starring in the dramas Fashion King and Love Reign respectively. Now, Yuna is often referred to by people as the actress of the group. Yuri is just super sexy. But it would appear that being super sexy gives your drama a higher rating than being a good actress. Of course, this was only based on the first aired episode of Love Reign, and we're not saying that Love Reign is going to have a lower rating than Fashion King by the time that it's over. But who knows, being super sexy might actually give you an edge. A lot of rumors have been spreading last week about Girls' Generation's Jessica having plastic surgery on her face because it appeared to have changed a little bit in their Malaysia concert. Knowing me, I went around and studied all the freaking photos that were ever taken by men during this concert to carefully analyze and calculate proportions that have changed in her face, mathematically of course. I have concluded that she just gained a little weight. My opinion is actually enough, but for extra confirmation, SM Entertainment has released a statement saying that she definitely did not have plastic surgery recently. This is not to be confused of whether or not she ever had plastic surgery in her life. But who cares if she did, right? I don't care. I really don't. As long as she doesn't do anything to ruin her already perfect beauty, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Speaking of which, I never went camping before. Moving on March 30th, Seven and Park Han-byul celebrated their 10th anniversary. Yes, Seven has been taken for not 7 years, but 10. That's crazy. To top off their craziness, they actually kept the relationship a secret for 7 years, before finally revealing it to the public in 2009. Very inspirational, and hopefully those two get married because they are a very good looking couple, and yes, even Seven. Yes, I am not afraid to admit that a man is very good looking. No, I am not gay. Yes, he has been tapping that for quite a few years now. Yes, that was inappropriate. Yes, I will move on. So a day after Seven's anniversary, rapper Outsider went and showed them what's up. My man got married. Very exciting news, of course, and I'm very happy for them, but I'm a bit curious as to how the wedding went. His vow was probably a little bit something like, I vow blah 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 blah. Tiara is once again changing their group, this time adding 2 more members, making them have a grand total of 9 members. I actually hope they make Eunjung the leader again. Anyways, we should prepare to have them attacked for having the same amount of numbers as Girls' Generation, because obviously Girls' Generation is the only band out there that is able to have 9 girls. There's also 9 actually, never mind, 9 Muses doesn't have 9 members, yeah. Alright, maybe Girls' Generation is the only band out there that has 9 members, whatever. And lastly, today's thumbnail story. Girl group SISTAR just released a teaser for the new video called Alone. The teaser is definitely a tease, because it's basically a bunch of shots of Bora looking so fine in Las Vegas. It's not clear why they call Las Vegas the city of dreams, because going there and seeing her is probably anybody's dream come true. Come on now girls, admit it, you would turn lesbian for her. Don't deny it. Anyways, I'm very excited to hear the song and the video when it comes out. Now, for the question of the week. Last week's question was, who is your favorite SHINee member and why? The consensus that I kinda got was, there are a lot of freaking SHINee fangirls out there. That's all I got from that. This week's question is, if you got to spend a night in Vegas with Bora, what would you do and no, don't tell us why. And don't worry, nobody's gonna judge you for your answer. For people who don't have an answer, please thumbs up your favorite answer so that I can address it in next week's video. Alright, thank you for watching, I'll see you guys next week.